Hello YouTube, Infinite Matchmaker community, Gandalf here. It's been a while since we gotten a arena meta where there isn't really a safe defense anymore. It's definitely a lot more complicated than before, where it's sort of like your speed team beats your tank team, and then your tank team beats your control team, and your control team beats your speed team. There's a lot more nuance now. And Atkins really had a huge role to play in that. Um, so since the last time we saw my Atkins, it's gotten a little bit of an improvement. So let's take a quick look. Where's my Atkins? There we go. All right. First of all, I don't know what I was thinking on the emblem front. There you go. Okay, offensive emblem with defense is what you want. You do want that extra crit damage. That's the first part I will share. Second, make sure you have Grandmaster Aura on, and you will notice that, as predicted, quick update on my PvE progress. With him, I was able to clear Forgotten. So again, love the fact that the whole skip feature, and this is the team by the way. Yes, I know, but we just need to skip a couple of times. Hopefully not too many times. We'll get our win. Uh, Please don't embarrass me. And by the way, what I notice is if you're playing on the computer, you can literally just keep spamming this part on the screen, and you don't have to wait for the animation, and eventually you'll get it. See, there you go. I don't know if you caught that. That was the win. So you can see that actually went down to 15 there. But so you just have to spam nowadays. Who needs multi-battle when you can just like click nonstop on the screen like this until you get a win, right? Like that's just awesome. See, there you go, another win. Perfect. All right, so with that out of the way, today our content will focus on just having fun in the arena. Um, we're gonna crush through every single defense. I know there is a Klee there. We'll waste a couple of tickets, then we'll skip because you don't it's we just live in very different worlds here, so I don't know. Like this team is so disgusting that I don't want to talk about it. So um, let's see how things go. First off the bat, last time we had Birdalicious that we couldn't do it. With a little bit of upgrades, not a problem anymore. And by the way, on the speed front, you wanna go for somewhere between 1900 to 7 to yeah, you want to be in that range, 1900 to 2000 range. That will allow you to handle popper up to like around 3400 speed or so, and you will still be able to move as soon as the popper goes. Otherwise, you run into a situation where you're not getting all four hits in, um, and you run the risk of not killing your target. Here we go up against Stingray. Again, this is going to be even easier because they have a roll knife, so we get a ton of turn meter up front already. Um, Gets a little bit tricky when there you go. Uh, Atkins going crazy there. Four quick hits and it's over. So hopefully doesn't take too long. If it gets to the 50 turn, we definitely can hit the skip button. Uh, uh, And also, I think in one of my videos again, I believe I recorded at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So, totally forgot about the blessings aspect. So if you have decent blessing, you can get another 30 effective res there pretty easily. So with a blessing system, everything, um, it's viable. Moreover, if you can boost your team's effective res, that also allow him to cast the skill to get um, to get the consolidation, the ice consolidation that can be removed. We'll save Klee for last. We'll just finish up everybody else very quickly here. Um, yeah, why not? I mean, this is what I run now. For most teams, this will work. We'll show quick sec how this team will not actually beat your regular tank team though. Like your regular tank team with um, sorry, with Henle will usually do a lot better when you take Henle out and you put in Lydia and you put in Henle. Henle is a great counter against Lydia tank teams. So really, when I look at championship now, it's sort of like, do you want to have Atkins on an alternative tank team, like a secondary tank team, and you still keep your main tank team? Because the main tank team was also very strong, right? Like you can't beat um, the standard full-blown tank team with Henle, Lydia, whatnot is really strong. Um, right? But I mean, yes, I get it. Yes, people are beating my defense here, right? This is what they're using, and likewise, I'm using a variance of this here. I mean, you can see that I just beat where? Oh, okay, I beat yeah, I just beat Cloud, and also beat this guy. Basically, what this means is he's saying he will never touch Arena, but you clearly can see he plays Arena. Um, so this is me beating him again. Very similar. If I removed, let's say Beatrix and putting Bunny, it would have worked as well. So that's also another viable option. So running double tank teams are very possible now, right? So again, similar team here. Um, this is a very interesting team because in theory, this could one shot out. It could one shot your so you wouldn't want to use a team like this, right? This will get one shot from Jingle Bell just dropping down. But the way to solve for that is simply putting a Wukong, and you are in the clear. We're just going to save that and make sure that our mech hero starts with this. Save that, and we're in use. And you can see that now I have no problem because the amount of damage that the Jingle Bell does as it's dropping the bombs down, I'm fine. Wukong is going to be able to provide enough to allow me to survive. Oh no, this is surprising. Uh-oh, this worries me just a tad a little bit. Okay, maybe I shouldn't auto. I should just make sure I properly do this. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll win this, right? Here, boom, there we go. Okay. Um, that's kind of how you would take care of the team. Just one minor adjustment and you're fine. And we're down to the last contestant, Mr. Klee himself. Uh, Dangerously scary. Um, I mean, the key difference between Klee's team and Islu is the difference of having a panda versus a bunny. Panda will give you a little bit more protection, but his bunny, who knows how fast his bunny is? It's and it's very likely that he could, in theory, just his bunny is gonna go. Oh my God. We because his Lydia went skill attack up. I feel like do we go like how fast is his Jingle Bell, right? Like Jingle Bell is there's no way the Jingle Bell is gonna be fast. His Jingle Bell is 2783, 8087. And it still has this much crit. What am I looking at? Oh my God, what am I looking at? I don't know. I'm actually a little bit scared because if Jingle Bell moves with a bunny boost and it catches up to my Big Jack, it could be scary. I mean, how fast my Big Jack? My Big Jack is 31. Okay, let's just okay. So my bad. I should have used the blue one because I didn't anticipate. We'll give Klee one more try. If by some miraculous means we make it, I'll be very very happy. Okay, so Popper, um, Bunny, and we Bunny Bluing Stud. So now we're okay from okay big. Holy sh. Okay, Klee's just on a different level than everybody else, so I don't feel bad about not beating his team. Like this is purely a stats issue. Like if I had the same stats, I'm sure, the outcome would be a little bit different. So we'll just, skip that. Like this is wasting my tickets there. So Klee aside, let's see, who else will potentially stop me here. Okay, we'll keep going. With a team like this, we'll use our standard nuking. Yeah, and we're done. And the purpose of this video is not only am I having a little bit of fun, I do want to kind of just showcase you like we're seeing a lot of variety, right? And how you can use different, I would say, tech options to handle all of the different teams so far. So let's grab a couple of extra tickets, and it's a perfect time to do this video because we are not only it's the last day for point ranking, but we do have the event on right now. So okay, so because of Atkins there, we won't be able to do it that way. So we will go back to we'll simply do this team. We will put in Henla and Lydia, and we auto away. And again, these are people that have a heck ton of more stats than I do. These are people with maxed regular sanctuaries and probably like a lot higher on like a lot higher on the incarnated sanctuary. Right, so not too big of an issue because you see the amount of defense prowess Lydia provides, it's on the same level as um as Atkins, but it's just so much stronger. Um, like the fact that you have Henla protecting your main DPS, it just Atkins is not even a threat, right? And then damage wise, you are just on an advantage completely. And whenever they're hitting you, all those shields you're stealing over, right? Stingray. So Stingray, we'll beat with the Atkins team. Yeah, even if see Stingrays, sorry, even if they have a Wukong, not a problem. You're gonna be able to hit through all of that, right? Um, like yes, there's a lot of damage, but you're fine. You're fine. Especially if they have a Ronai, you're gonna be able to get the extra defense shield, whatever it is, up, right? And look, even I don't even yeah, I do okay, sorry, I do have enough effective res there. Um, but where's my ice consolidation? Where is it? I thought I was able to put it up. Didn't notice. But anyways, okay, there we go. So there's ice consolidation. I think I might even have to he might use the shield ability first actually. Now I think about it. I might have to actually. make sure I'm using the right skill first. City jungle, like this is literally the tankiest. Like just look at the power there, right? Even a team like that, I've gotten my Mechio to a point where it will eat through anything um, at a whopping 64k attack. Um, oh yeah, I just remember now. Like a lot of viewers are like, "What are your stats? What are your stats?" I'm so sorry. Like, we will do a quick look at the stats in just a sec. Oh my God. Okay, I think this is getting dangerous. We were just gonna manual the rest of this very carefully here, very carefully. We're gonna use piercing. Um, okay, we're gonna nuke the heck out of that. Okay. Let's take a quick look at my main DPS heroes. Okay, so here's Mechio. Okay, 64k attack, 388 crit damage. Aura-wise, max shield smash aura. Blessings, I actually used my decent blessings on there. So that's a 22% attack and almost 20% crit. Okay. Let's look at Atkins. I think you saw the stats. It was all right. Just a little bit over 200 effective res, almost 300 crit rate. Just need a little bit more here. Here's the HP. Um, Henle, my Henle is around, it's 100% crit rate, almost 200% effective res. Blessing, that's where a lot of the effective res are. I feel like if I move Henle's gear to Atkins, like it will make Atkins really strong, but I think we kind of already shown that Henle is actually very critical. You don't need your Atkins to be crazily strong to do its job, which is to disrupt any Roll Knight team, any space team, any Mechio, team. Like for that purpose, you're fine. Jamie, much love, right? We are going to chop right through, not a problem. No, he's really fast. That's fine. One and a two and a three and oh, caught me off guard there. I thought we'd be okay. Uh-oh. Are we gonna have our first loss? Okay. Come on, Atkins. Let's go. One, two, three, four. There we go. Okay, let's make sure we focus on that. One, two, three. Okay, there we go. Scaring me a little bit there. There we go. So, so yeah, typical, like this is, I think, the first very, so we're seeing a lot of more of these kind of team on defense, right? A hybrid between offense and defense, which gives us a lot of variety. If you're not careful, um, you are going to run into trouble, right? Um, let's just make sure that I got my proper setting going here. Let me, just to make sure. So Nordak definitely should start with this one. Santa is going to start with this. Actually, Santa should start with this. Atkins should start with Unbreakable Ice, Wukong. And Beatrix, I'm going to start with the Cleanse actually. Um, just so that we're on the right order there. I guess I wasn't, which is a problem. Here again, very tanky team from Proth. Um, and we're just going to nuke right through that. Leave in the comments below, like, what else you want to see from a stats perspective. Oh my, this is catching me off guard. Um, a little bit, just a little bit. Just gonna stop autoing just to be sure because his team is incredible. Incredibly tanky is the way I would like to say it. Um, yeah. Um, He is so tanky. We're just gonna try that again. He is he is just very, very tanky. I just want to make sure like we didn't screw anything up there. The other part, right, is just look at his effective res across the board. The reason why we're not able to kill a lot of things because there's no debuff on the enemy for the most part. And that's why Mekio is not able to get the piercing effect. So let's just make sure you guys understand why like he is having a hard time. Is is guaranteed. Okay, we get additional 25% piercing against target with debuffs. I don't even need defense down. I just need some sort of debuff on them. But you can see the tenacity up is still on a lot of the enemies. I wasn't able to get a effective res down at all. Okay, so that means your popper should have very high effective hit, and I don't. And this time you see because we managed to get the effective res down on the Santa, immediately we're able to knock the Santa out. But just because we weren't able to knock Santa out last time, um, the freeze kind of gave me a little bit of a trouble there. But normally, like, I mean, my popper has a decent effective hit. It's not that bad. Oh, by the way, yeah, stat-wise, might as well just show it. Popper, I could actually get faster on Popper, right? Like it's only 132 effective hit. Blessing wise, I did give it a 23% mythic effective hit one. And if you look at my equipment gear, like this is really slow. It's only 100 if I effective hit. Like I do have a 144 somewhere, but it's not all about speed. Effective hit is really important. Don't you do want like anywhere between 150 150 plus ideally. I need to fish for some better gear for popper. I mean, a lot of people are running like 3,400 speed with 150 plus effective hit. Not as important anymore in the current meta, right? We just show that, you know, you just need enough speed to beat these kind of teams, right? You don't need to go super crazy. Um, okay, we'll do a couple more. Again, I think this is also a stats thing. I used to be afraid of Donald counters, not anymore. Once you get to a certain amount of stats, like you're you're not you're gonna be fine, right? Like that still looks very scary though. Barbarian. And we'll beat Barbarian. The last one we'll finish off on Restoration. Pretty much is like Klee level um, stats. All right, last challenge of the day before we wrap the video. Mr. Restoration. I believe this team will work. I beat him yesterday. So again, just to quickly show his stats, right? 55 attack, 2k speed, 400. Compared to Klee, it's like missing 500 speed roughly, right? Which is a lot. Wukong 1.6. Look at mine. It's like ridiculous, right? His so that was like a 3K. That's probably like a 3K roll night, right? 3K roll night plus 25%. A little bit over 3K. It's like 320. Popper 33. Bunny over 3K. So insane stats, but our goal is to just focus on getting rid of that getting rid of her and we're going to be okay. There we go. As soon as she's dead, we're in the safe, I think. Okay, we cleansed everybody. Okay, now we focus on just getting rid of the next target. But you can see the strength of this team, right? It's still very scary because I could very much die to his insane Wukong, right? And want to try to get rid of the bunny so that we don't get a revive situation here. Okay, please kill that bunny. Kill the bunny. Kill the bunny. Kill the bunny. Okay. All right, and there you go. We beat Mr. Restoration, which is, insane strength. So there you go. Okay, Steven Bandana. Steven, we're gonna test the other team. Um, Pretty much on the same level as Cloud, right? Like we showed that we beat Cloud, but Steven's on a different level as well, stat wise. We see this composition quite a bit. Let's give it a try. Um, I do believe, I mean, like I said, right? Atkins is not going to do well against as long as you got your Henla protecting protecting it, you should be fine. But again, we'll see how far stats take us, right? Like, let's just quickly do a stats comparison here. His Wukong, oh, his Wukong is actually kind of, okay, there we go. Now we see his Wukong. I was like, yeah, his Wukong, after everyone gets their buff in, it's like just absurd. You look at his Henla versus my Henla, right? Like, okay, well, I guess there's a lot of debuff on, but anyways, like we know you can just tell by these players' power. You look them up and you're like, 2.6 mil in power. I'm hoping this makes up for it, but we'll see. Like we've seen this a few times now, where maybe if we can focus on getting rid of the Henla, we should be okay, right? I'm very scared. Like his Henla could potentially just one-shot me. Okay. Yeah. You can see Atkins when it's against a target that's protected by Henla, like it's not going to kill it, and you're just going to win. So there you go. Like Atkins isn't. It's only going to be useful on offense. On defense, it's going to prevent you from getting speed nuked, but you're going to get bruisers to death. So there you go. There is no safe defense unless your name is Klee. Um, there's no safe defense. That's it. That's the end of the story. So yeah, I love the current arena meta. That means as long as you are in for it, you could grind your way to the top. Just grind your way to the top. Like, just look at these players, right? Like 2.6, right? You look at me, that's like 200k difference. Look at my sanctuary. I'm not maxed yet. My incarnated, I think you guys saw in video, we got to 1,000. These people are like up in the 10,000 plus. Klee's probably like 30 to 50,000 up there with, of course, here all maxed out. So I'm still missing quite a bit of stats from this. So there you go. Hope you enjoy the video. I love the current state of the arena. I hope you really enjoy it. Um, Last bit of the video for those of you who watched till the end. I'll remember to do this at the beginning of the video next time. Um, Remember, you are not in a rush to buy things, right? Um, your summons, you have the whole week. You have 2 whole weeks. You still have 1.5 weeks left. Your miracle, you still have 11 days. They made it 2 weeks long, so there's less of a FOMO. You look, even the packs, right? Look at the packs. Don't worry. Um, Here. You have 11 days left. Okay, so don't worry about not being able to pick it up. Because on May 1st, once the new month rolls around, my code will be active. Type in Gandalf, that with O, Gandolf, and you'll get that extra 5% on your Aptoid purchases. All right, I'll catch you in the next video. Gandalf out.